The ring wasn't expensive. It wasn't covered in diamonds. To anyone else, it looked ordinary, but to me, it was priceless. Ethan proposed with the ring his late father had given his mother on their wedding day. After his father passed away, Ethan secretly took it from the family safe. "Dad would have wanted you to have it," he whispered as he slipped it onto my finger. I cried. Not because of the proposal, because I knew how much that ring meant. Apparently, his mother knew too. Linda never approved of me. She believed Ethan should marry someone wealthier, someone with a better career, someone from a good family. She never said those words in front of Ethan, only when we were alone. "You'll never be enough for my son." I learned to ignore her, or at least I tried. One Saturday morning, Ethan and I spent the day painting our new house. My hands were covered in paint, so I placed my wedding ring in a small ceramic dish beside the kitchen sink. I'd done it dozens of times. That evening, it was gone. We searched everywhere, every drawer, every cabinet, even the trash. Nothing. I was devastated. Linda arrived after Ethan called her. She wrapped her arms around him. "These things happen." Then she looked at me. Maybe she wasn't careful enough. That hurt more than losing the ring. For weeks, I blamed myself. Every night, I'd replay that day in my head. Had I moved it, dropped it, forgotten where I put it? Ethan tried to comfort me. "It's only a ring. Only a ring." It was the last piece of his father I could wear. 3 months passed. Then one rainy Tuesday, I was scrolling through a local pawn shop's website. I wasn't even looking for jewelry. I was searching for a used bookshelf. Then I froze. There it was, my ring, the tiny scratch inside the band, the unique engraving. "Forever begins today." There was no mistake. I drove to the shop immediately. The owner brought it out. The moment I held it, I knew it was mine. I asked who sold it. He apologized. "I'm not allowed to share customer information." I almost gave up. Then he looked at me for a long moment. Quietly he asked, "Was this stolen?" I nodded. He sighed. "There are security cameras." An hour later, the police were watching the footage. A woman walked into the shop. She wore sunglasses, a scarf, a baseball cap, but when she removed her gloves, I recognized the bracelet. Linda wore that bracelet every single day. My stomach dropped. The detective asked if I knew her. I couldn't even speak. Ethan refused to believe it. "My mother would never do that." Then the pawn shop owner produced the paperwork. The seller had used her real driver's license. Linda hadn't even tried to hide her identity. She admitted taking the ring, but her explanation was worse than the theft. "I was protecting my son." She looked directly at Ethan. "That ring belonged in our family, not on her hand." The room went silent. She truly believed she'd done nothing wrong. She said if the ring disappeared, maybe Ethan would realize he was making a mistake marrying me. For the first time, Ethan didn't defend her. He simply stared, like he was seeing his own mother for the first time. Linda was charged with theft. The ring was returned, but something else never came back. The trust. We canceled every family gathering, changed the locks, blocked her number. Months later, Ethan apologized. Not just for the ring. For every time he had told me, "She's just trying to help." He admitted he had spent his whole life making excuses for her. He promised it would never happen again. Years later, our daughter asked why I never took off my wedding ring. I smiled, because sometimes people try to steal the things you love most. She looked at my hand, but they didn't. I kissed her forehead. No. In the end, they only showed us who never deserved to be trusted in the first place.